What if Gambit wielded the power cosmic? Imagine the Ragin Cajun going from street-smart thief to a galactic game-changer, handpicked by Galactus himself. In this what-if story, the Ragin Cajun finds himself imbued with the power cosmic for a heist of unimaginable scale. The issue begins with Uatu, the Watcher, offering a glimpse into Gambit's past, including the dark chapter where he was manipulated into playing a role in the massacre of the innocent Morlocks. Uatu explains that this moment of guilt drove Gambit into hiding from the X-Men, the very group that would later become his family. Soon, Galactus intervenes, pulling Gambit from Earth with an enticing offer. He will grant him the limitless power cosmic if Gambit agrees to serve as his new Herald. Without a moment's hesitation, Gambit accepts this monumental role. As the power cosmic surges through him, transforming him entirely, Galactus orders him to leave Earth behind. But Gambit defies him, insisting he must first settle old scores and make amends for past wrongs. As Gambit sets out, Galactus summons his Punishers to bring the defiant thief back in line. Unfazed, Gambit mocks Galactus's minions with his trademark wit before unleashing his newfound power, obliterating them with ease, a display that even surprises him. More of Galactus's enforcers arrive, but they too fall before Gambit's incredible might. Eventually, Galactus intervenes directly, restraining Gambit's kinetic energy. He reveals that Gambit's unparalleled charm, bravery, and mastery of thievery are exactly why the Devourer of Worlds chose him for a mission of cosmic importance. Next, Uatu provides a bit of history about a truly unique museum owned by Tanelier Tevan, better known as the Collector. This museum is home to an incredible assortment of objects, weapons, and creatures from across the universe, boasting enough power to rival even Galactus. Among its prized possessions is an entire planet, shrunken and preserved, which is coveted by Galactus himself. Galactus knows that the Collector would destroy the planet rather than let it be taken, so he enlists the skills of a master thief to retrieve it discreetly. Not long after Gambit arrives at a lavish party hosted by the Collector at his museum, the two meet face to face. The Collector wastes no time revealing that he knows exactly why Galactus sent Gambit. After their brief encounter, they part ways, but Gambit begins exploring and discovers a heavily guarded area containing the Collector's records. Initially barred from entry, Gambit uses his powers to incapacitate the guards and attempts to gain access to the record system. As he works on the system, the Collector arrives and warns Gambit that if he destroys the records, he'll lose any chance of finding what he seeks. The Collector reveals that the object of Galactus's desire is his long-lost home planet, Ta, which the Collector has preserved in miniature form. Their conversation becomes heated, and the Collector warns Gambit that any sudden moves will result in him obliterating the planet and everyone at the party in a heartbeat. After a moment of contemplation, Gambit triggers a series of kinetic explosions, destroying the museum's defenses, leaving the Collector stunned. Unbeknownst to the Collector, Gambit had strategically planted these timed kinetic charges throughout the museum during his earlier tour, preparing for this exact scenario. The Collector lunges at Gambit, but his attack is halted mid-air. Gambit informs him that he had secretly drained Collector's kinetic energy during their earlier handshake. Now a captive, the Collector is brought before Galactus, who demands that Gambit hand over the shrunken planet, Ta. However, Gambit reveals that the miniature world holds no life. It's nothing more than a Christmas ornament, as he sarcastically remarks. This revelation stirs Galactus's memories, forcing him to confront the loss and pain of his ancient past. Stretching across billions of years, his grief for what could have been becomes palpable. It's revealed that the Collector's ploy was just a playful gesture. But before Collector can explain further, Galactus silences him by banishing him to the shrunken world, transforming the Collector into an eternal part of his collection. Afterwards, Gambit, sensing Galactus's deep sorrow, speaks to him with empathy. He urges the cosmic giant to accept that the past is unchangeable, while also reminding him of the potential to shape the future. These words seem to comfort Galactus, who then releases Gambit from his service, acknowledging that he has fulfilled his role and earned his freedom. In the final scene, Gambit returns to what looks like Earth. Using his kinetic powers, he sparks the growth of a radiant, energy-infused plant, a symbolic gesture of his own journey to move forward.